Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Chris and you are at MD Tech channel on YouTube. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button and make sure you get all my updated videos. Please like the videos as you go through them. If you don't like, then dislike them. Today we're going to be making a video on green screen ChromaKeying in Pinnacle Studio's 24 Ultimate, which is the latest version of the Pinnacle Studio's software for video editing. And what we'll do is we'll going to interact with a couple different green screen material, and we'll show you in the video tutorial how it's actually done. Okay, so it's more or less a tutorial on how to do it inside of Pinnacle Studio 24 step by step using Camtasia Studio as well. Let's start by doing this. Right now I'm sitting in front of a small green screen. I have the green screen lights up, which you may or may not be able to tell, but we do. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding green clothing to my current attire, and we'll show you what that can do inside of the video. So we have these green gloves, and essentially I'm going to put green gloves on my right hand, and I can show you what this is going to do in the tutorial video on YouTube. It's actually going to allow me to remove this color so it appears that I do not have a right arm. And you can do the same thing with green or blue. Okay, right now I'm wearing the green glove, and so you can see what happens. Is it there? Can you see it? I don't know. You tell me. Next thing we're going to do is we also have another green glove. We could add that one as well. These have gotten old over the years. They got holes in them. I'll have to get some new ones, but for now, they'll do the job. Go ahead and get them on. And I'm going to show you this against any number of different backgrounds. Static backgrounds, video backgrounds, it doesn't matter with the green screen. And in Pinnacle Studios 24. Let's go ahead, now that we have the two green arms on, I'm going to go ahead and grab a suit that I have, which can actually make your entire body disappear. And that's again through Green Screen Studio. But what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use the head portion. Okay? And I'm doing this to show you, in essence, how green screen ChromaKeying works and how they actually do it in the studios. I'm not a professional at this. It's not my primary profession, but it's simple to do, easy to do, and I'll show you how to do it as well. I'm going to remove my glasses here, and I'm going to put the mask on. If we want really everything to disappear, go ahead and go like this. Okay, that looks pretty interesting now, doesn't it? Let's make it even more interesting. Let's go ahead and put a scary mask on. So now, you may or may not see my body, but you can see a mask. Let me go ahead and take this off. This is the beheaded mask man, or whatever you want to call it. And let's go ahead and remove all of this here. And now you see things reappear. So, what we will be doing is going over the process of ChromaKeying and green screen inside of Pinnacle Studios 24. We'll do a short tutorial, and I'll explain to you step by step how to do it. And you can use any background, whether it's video, whether it's image. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy to do. Get yourself a nice green screen that stands up in the back, is enough size, is large enough. This is one of my smaller ones. Also get yourself some good lighting. We'll show you the lighting we have in here, and it has to be the right lighting in order to get the good, perfect green screen effect. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for visiting. Please subscribe, please share, and please like and follow. Hello and welcome. This is Chris from MD Tech on YouTube. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you to all my subscribers, those who've come back. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you got to do. But check out this video. Today we're going to be doing a video on ChromaKeying in Pinnacle Studio 24 Ultimate. We're going to show you every which way to do it from beginning to end. This is meant for beginners, intermediate, expert users. Not much has changed from the previous versions of Pinnacle Studio, but it is a great application that's come a long way and is easy to use. And we'll show you how we do it with my green screen. It's a small green screen that I'm using right now, but it'll actually help you become a better editor, because there's some functions we're gonna have to use to get rid of some of the sides of the green screen. So some of the functions we are going to learn or go over today is the effects, and that's the keyers, and namely the StudioChromaKeyer and the settings within that, which include the video properties to make your video look the best. So that being position, horizontal, vertical, size, horizontal, vertical, and cropping. Okay. Most importantly is the functions within the ChromaKeying itself, and for you, those of you that don't know the exact definitions or what they do, we'll try and show you here. But I first want to show you the video that I did shoot. I did it with my cell phone of all things, and this is myself in front of the green screen with green screen lighting. And just notice that the screen is green. We do have some areas here showing other background, and so we're going to learn how to get rid of that, get rid of this, and change the background image behind me. All right, first things first, we will start by putting a background image in here. I'm going to take any background image I have. I do have some of my backyard patio, which I'll throw in there. And yes, this is the backyard patio. So I'll scroll through here. I will drag and drop an image. And remember, you want to have the background below the image that has the green screen. Okay. So I'm going to want to drag and drop this below. All right. Now I want to elongate this picture because I want it to be the length of my video I'm going to be showing you in this tutorial. So I'll expand down here, I'll select this, drag this, and make it most of or the greater length of the video. Okay, and we can now bring this back, and we can go again and make sure it's a good portion of the length. So now you see what we have. We have myself in front of a green screen, and the background you can't see. What I can see though is there's a little black spot here, and that means the picture is not filling the entire screen. So that may make our green screen presentation not so nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click on this image, I'm gonna go to scaling, I'm gonna go to fill. You'll see that black spot go away, and it does. So let me just scroll on through here so we can take a look at the different images we're going to show you in front of the green screen. So right here I'm just talking, and here I actually put on one of the green screen gloves I have. Now let's think about what this means before we even show you the effect. So if my goal is to get rid of the green screen behind me and replace that with a background image, namely the image which I put below, if I wear green on my arm, the same color as the chroma key, what's going to happen? Well, essentially I'm going to remove my arm. So you're going to be able to take out that color. So I'm going to remove my arm entirely. I'll be without an arm. as far as video editing is concerned. The same is true if I was to put on a whole bodysuit, or if I was to put on a hood, okay? Or if I was to put on a whole bodysuit, a hood, and then put a mask over my head, it would be, you know, basically a headless masked man, I guess, is what you'd say. So here, what I'm showing is that you won't see my hand. And I'll show you that right now, because I want to show you in real time what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to split this clip here. All right, because I want to add the green screen chroma keying to this section alone. So I'm going to add green screen effect here. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go over to function. I'm going to go down to keyers, and you'll see the keyers come up. I'm going to select Studio Chroma Key. I'm going to drag it and drop it onto this video clip here. Now, I want to edit the settings of the chroma keying. There's a couple of different ways you can go back getting there. You can right click on it. Okay, you can go to effects. You can go to edit, Studio Chroma Key. It'll take you to the same place. Or you can double click this. So we first scroll up. We look at the Studio ChromaKeyer, and we see the preset selected as default. But the key color is black. So that's a problem because it's not black. It's actually green. You can do one of two things. You can select the pen, all right, pencil, and you can select this out, or you can hit default. It'll default to this, and it will remove the green screen background, and it will remove my hand as well. But you do see some issue there that we can clear up with some of our functions here. All right, and you do see my part of my office in here, and we'll go about showing you how to get rid of that. Let's start by getting rid of the office, because that kind of annoys me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this clip like we did. I'm going to go to properties now, and you see the different properties we have: our position, size, rotation, opacity, corner curve, border, cropping. I'm going to want to crop the left as well as the right. So you go slow because you don't know how far it's going to go over. All right, you see it coming over nice and slow. And I feel comfortable right there. On the left, cropping about 13.1%. On the right, let's see, we're cropping. You see more of the exposed patio. And we want to do it just till we get to the edge there, okay? And this is requiring a lot more because it's a larger area of size. All right, so right now we're at like 26. And we just want to do it perfectly to get rid of. There we go. Right now we're at 29.2. So I'm fairly happy with that. I do see some color distortion here. So we want to go ahead and look at the different properties within our effect, which is the chroma keying. So we're looking at the key color, which is this. We're looking at color tolerance as well as saturation. Now, typically, increasing the color tolerance tells Studio it eliminates irregularities. So let's go ahead and see what happens to this part and this part here if we were to go to the right completely. It does get rid of that irregularity, which is beautiful, and some of this here. So it makes it look much better, I'll tell you that. Okay, and that's your color tolerance. Saturation minimum typically works best if it's all the way to the left. Okay, then you have your softness, and again, this gives the best results typically when it's to the left. That's my experience. Let's see what it does here. If I have it all the way to the left, it does get rid of the rest of this border that we saw. Okay, transparency, you don't want your image to be transparent. We'll keep that all the way to the left. And then you have your spill suppression. So your spill suppression in most chroma key projects, some of the background color from the overlay video spills into the background video, and almost always at the edge of the two videos. So spill suppression turns the spill over to gray, making it less noticeable. So when I was testing this out in some of my other videos, I consistently produce best results with it set all the way to the right. All right, so let's see what happens if we go all the way to the right on the spill suppression. And I'm pretty happy with that right there. This will take some time to render, but you can see when I'm wearing any green screen colors, it's taking that color out of the background. So pretty much we've showed you everything, all the different functions of green screen, but let's go back and show you a couple other steps that are important here. I'm gonna splice this out and we'll do it a different way. We'll go in a different direction, okay? I will first double click on the image here. I'm gonna go to properties. And let's go ahead and crop this before we do the green screen, because I know where I have to crop to, and that's here and that's here. So on the left was like 13 and change or something. On the right was a little bit more, pushing 29.1, I believe. So right now I'm just in front of the green screen. All right. If you wanted to, you can do the top as well. Not necessary really, because it does get that out. All right. So we'll just keep that over here. So let's actually eliminate, just for fun, get rid of the track below, which is the background. All right. I got rid of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to function, keyers, StudioChromaKeyer, and I'm going to drop that onto this. And what you'll see is, let's predict it. What are you going to see? You're going to see the green background go away, but you're not going to see an image because we just removed it for a moment. Let's go ahead and add the chroma key. Now let's double click, scroll up. Let's go to effects, and remember this is another way you can do it. We'll go to default because it has to be green, and you can see that it removes that effect, but you can see some irregularities here. So what did we say before? Well, we said this: we can do several different things. The softness, let's bring it to the left. Let's see what happens here. See how that went away? Perfecto. So that did it, actually. That absolutely did it. Spill suppression, you can move all the way to the right. You know, that may do some better things for you. But this looks pretty good. I mean, you see just myself in front of a black screen. Now I'm going to go on the bottom here on our AV track 6. I'm going to unclick this so that we can view the background image, and there you go. So this looks like actually a very clean, nicely lit, great lighting, green screen background. So again, I've showed you pretty much everything you need to see regarding green screen and chroma keying. If you have any questions, please contact me. It's Chris at MD Tech on YouTube. If you haven't, please subscribe, share with your friends, like it, and if you have any other videos you'd like me to make, please comment and let me know. Thanks a lot.